Did you know that some of the most common exercises might actually be hurting your results? If you feel like you're not getting the most out of your workouts, you might be making a simple mistake. In this video, we'll correct the 10 most common exercise mistakes you're probably making. Stick around until the end, because we'll show you how to fix each one to achieve the best results in the shortest time possible. Let's go. Hit play and find out now. Have you ever stopped to think how amazing it would be to reach your goals in a simpler, more effective way? Sometimes, a small change can make all the difference. If you're looking for something to help you take that next step, maybe it's time to explore new options and discover what might work for you. Click the link below and uncover all the secrets to help you boost your performance and reach your goals. Alright, the preacher curl, it's a staple in many bicep routines, and for good reason. When done correctly, it can isolate the biceps like no other exercise. It's supposed to be an isolation exercise for the biceps, targeting the muscle directly and helping you achieve that peak contraction. But too many of you are turning it into a recipe for bicep tendonitis and subpar gains. This happens when you let your form slip, putting unnecessary strain on your tendons. Here's the fix. Lean forward slightly, and I mean slightly, just enough to take pressure off your armpits against the pad. This minor adjustment can make a world of difference. Now dig those elbows into the pad. This ensures that your arms are in the optimal position to target the biceps without overloading the tendons. This takes stress off your tendons and forces you to use your biceps, not momentum, to curl the weight. It's all about controlled movement and proper form. But here's the bonus. Leaning forward and driving through the elbows engages your lats. This means you're not just isolating your biceps, but also getting some back activation. So, you're not just building biceps, you're getting some back activation in there too. It's a win-win. By making these small tweaks, you can maximize your gains and minimize the risk of injury. Remember, quality over quantity always. Next up, the lat pull-down. This exercise is a staple in any back workout routine, but there's a common mistake many people make that could be hindering their progress. Everyone wants that V-taper, the coveted look of a wide back and narrow waist. But using a wide grip might actually be holding you back from achieving those wider lats. Here's why. When you go wide, your elbows are forced out to the sides. This positioning isn't optimal for engaging your lats effectively. This reduces your range of motion and puts your shoulders in a vulnerable position. Over time, this can lead to shoulder discomfort or even injury, which is the last thing you want. Instead, grab a narrower grip, even something like a triceps bar. This adjustment can make a world of difference in your back development. This allows you to bring your elbows in front of your body, putting your lats on stretch at the top and giving you a stronger contraction at the bottom. This full range of motion is crucial for muscle growth. Trust me, a narrower grip will lead to wider lats in the long run. So next time you're at the gym, ditch the wide grip and go narrow. Your lats will thank you. The push-up, the king of bodyweight exercises. But even kings need a good advisor. Most people do push-ups with their elbows flared out to the sides, which puts a ton of stress on their shoulders. Here's the fix. Start with your elbows at about a 45-degree angle to your body. As you lower down, instead of going straight down, think about pushing your body slightly back in a subtle arc. This mimics the natural movement of a bench press and takes stress off your shoulders. Plus, it puts your chest in a better position to work. The lunge, a great exercise for legs and glutes, but also a recipe for knee pain if done wrong. Here's how to fix it. First, when you step back, don't just step straight back. Step back and out to the side slightly. This widens your base and improves balance. Second, as you lunge down, think about rotating your chest slightly over your front leg. This keeps your weight centered and prevents your front knee from collapsing inward. Remember, a stable lunge is a safe and effective lunge. Now let's talk about the lying triceps extension. This exercise is all about isolating those triceps, but too many of you are missing out on serious growth by making this one mistake, keeping your arms vertical. When you do that, you're limiting the range of motion and putting most of the stress on your elbows. Instead, angle your arms back slightly behind your head, maintaining that angle throughout the movement. This puts a constant stretch on the long head of your triceps, which is the key to unlocking serious triceps growth. The Bulgarian split squat, a leg day monster that can target either your quads or your glutes depending on how you set up. This versatile exercise is a staple in many workout routines because of its effectiveness in building lower body strength and stability. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned athlete, mastering the Bulgarian split squat can take your leg day to the next level. First, before you even unrack the weight, sit down on the bench and position your back foot so that it's comfortable and secure. This initial setup is crucial because it sets the foundation for the entire movement. A poorly positioned back foot can lead to instability and even injury, so take your time to get it right. This ensures you're not fighting for balance during the exercise. Balance is key in the Bulgarian split squat, as it allows you to focus on the muscle groups you're targeting rather than worrying about toppling over. A stable setup lets you lift heavier and perform more reps, maximizing your gains. Second, make sure your back foot is flat on the bench, not just your toes. This small adjustment can make a big difference in your stability and comfort during the exercise. This gives you a more stable base. A stable base is essential for maintaining proper form and preventing injuries. It allows you to focus on the movement and the muscles you're working, rather than worrying about losing your balance. Finally, here's the key to targeting. If you want to emphasize quads, keep your torso upright. An upright torso shifts the focus to your quadriceps, making them work harder during the movement. If you want to hit those glutes, lean forward slightly from the hips. This forward lean shifts the emphasis to your glutes, allowing you to target them more effectively. Remember, small adjustments in your form can lead to big changes in which muscles are activated. The cable crunch, it's supposed to work your abs, but too many people turn it into a lower back exercise. Here's the fix. First and foremost, don't let your hips move. Your upper body should be doing all the work here. Think about initiating the movement by flexing your spine, almost like you're trying to touch your rib cage to your pelvis. Keep your abs engaged throughout the entire range of motion, and don't use momentum to swing the weight. This will ensure you're hitting your abs effectively and safely. The face pull, a fantastic exercise for shoulder health and posture, but only if you're doing it right. Many people use a single rope attachment and pull straight to their face. This limits shoulder rotation and can actually contribute to shoulder problems. Instead, opt for a double rope attachment and use an underhand grip. As you pull, focus on externally rotating your shoulders, almost like you're trying to point your thumbs behind you. This engages your rear delts, rotator cuff, and scapular stabilizers, promoting healthy, balanced shoulder function. The cable crossover, a staple for building a massive chest, but too many people make this crucial mistake. They chase the hands. Instead of focusing on contracting their chest, they focus on bringing their hands together, which puts unnecessary stress on the shoulder joint. Here's the fix. Think about bringing your chest to the cables, not your hands. As you pull the cables together, retract your chest backward, almost like you're trying to show off your chest to someone standing in front of you. This ensures that your chest muscles are doing the work, not your shoulders. Last but not least, the cable lateral raise. This exercise is all about targeting those medial deltoids, but doing it with the cables behind your body can actually limit your range of motion and reduce effectiveness. Instead, try this. Set the cables up so they're in front of your body, crossing over each other. This allows for a more natural movement path and a greater stretch at the bottom of the exercise. You'll feel your medial delts working like never before, and you'll be able to handle heavier weight, leading to even better results. There you have it, guys. Fix these 10 exercises now and watch your gains skyrocket while keeping injuries at bay. Remember, it's not about training harder, it's about training smarter. Pay attention to your form, focus on the muscles you're trying to work, and don't be afraid to make adjustments as needed. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Until next time, stay strong.